Hello everyone, welcome to the hair and makeup tutorial. Rachel here, mannequin head there, Andrea. We're here today to help you achieve an accurate high bun for competition and accurate makeup.
Without my help.
Yes, by yourself, because you can all do it, you're fully capable. So we're gonna go really slow so that if you have any questions at the end of your tutorial, hopefully you won't have any questions. Okay, moving on so this doesn't take forever. Okay, so I'm gonna hold Marla, who is Andrea's mannequin head, and she is going to show you.
Okay, first we're gonna start off brushing the hair. Actually, let's start off with what materials we're gonna need. First, we need a comb.
You need
Any
a comb.
kind of comb will do. Perfect. You need a regular brush. Something that will brush out your hair and go through the knots.
Prior to trying to put it up. Must brush the hair before you try to put it up.
Then a bristle brush
Good for
what
smoothing.
I prefer. Smoothing as well as teasing. I will show you the difference later.
Taking the bumps out, creating the bumps.
Gel, if you have short hair or layers. I don't really like it, but we could use it if you want to. And hairspray. I feel like I'm advertising for Paul Mitchell.
Okay, moving
And
on.
hairspray. So first, we're gonna brush
and some
Marla's hair.
and some bobbies
and some bobby pins and a rubber band.
and a rubber band to obviously secure the hair.
If you have hair like Nina, Summer, Jamie, Erica, use more than one rubber band.
Lex.
You'll need it. Lex.
Anyone with
thick
a lot of thick long
unless
hair.
you're JC who has no hair, 2 rubber bands. Okay, so we're brushing out Marla's
Step 1.
hair.
Brush out the hair.
And it's going to be easy. This is if you're doing your friend's hair. Hopefully you're not having to brush your friend's hair out. Hopefully you can brush your own hair out. Sorry,
Marla has not here.
So we're brushing out Marla's hair.
It has to really be completely brushed out, Madison Pedersen.
underneath. Yes, if
All
you
the
don't
way
want
brushed.
to hurt your head, you need to get everywhere. Please hold her.
I'm sorry.
You need to brush it back. It'll be much easier to get a hold of the ponytail if we start brushing back like this.
You see what we're doing? This is all we're doing.
Excellent.
We're brushing it back, getting it nice and smooth.
Perfect. So it's smooth.
First step complete, brushing, smoothing. Next
Now,
step.
I'm going to take some gel because her hair is awful.
P.S. Don't do this with wet hair.
No, you cannot tease wet hair.
Must be dry.
Can't do it.
Garcia.
So, this is gel. Sorry, I almost said this is wet.
What are you doing, Andrea?
We're brushing this through the hair, top and bottom. If you're using gel, I would say put the gel in prior to putting up the ponytail so you can have some grip. Excellent. So now... Okay, please hold her very still. This is the way I feel it is easiest if someone else is doing a high ponytail.
For you.
For you.
If you're not capable.
Hold very tight.
Holding tightly.
We're starting at the top and we're brushing.
With what kind of brush, Andrea?
The bristle brush.
Bristled smoothing brush.
We're starting at the top. My hand immediately grabs the first smooth piece. See how smooth that is? That is smooth. We're going around the head. We're getting really, really tight. Do you see how smooth that is already? We're switching our hand angle. We're brushing up. Do we see that? If you just try and bring it up like that, there's going to be bumps. See how ugly that is? You have to run the brush.
Very loose also. Keeps it nice and tight.
You must run the brush all the way through. You're going to have this little mess up here. We're still moving around.
This process
Her
would be
head.
very difficult if your hair is not brushed out properly beforehand.
Madison Pedersen.
We love you.
So,
Show me the back, Andrea.
we're brushing out the back. Do you see how frizzy that is?
Do we see
don't
how
want
high
that.
it is?
Yes. First, when you see this, it's hard to get the gel underneath. This is when hairspray comes in. We have our hairspray. We're getting the
You're getting it on my
bottom.
computer.
Okay. Now, we go back through the bottom, getting it very secure.
Great job, I know.
Bottom is so secure.
And high, creating a nice high pony. Don't come in with your ponytail back here.
I don't want to see that.
That won't be good.
I will not do it for you. I will just yell at you and tell you to take it down and start over.
Yes. Andrea's very nice. Do you guys like that we have to use mannequin head because I don't have any hair?
Can you turn her straight, please?
I
so
can.
I can see. So, we still have some bumps.
Do you need some more spray?
I do.
I think
We're
she
getting
needs more spray. It's a constant process, gradually working up.
Yes, this doesn't get done in 2 seconds.
Sometimes for me, it's easiest to get all the bumps out if I put in rubber band at first and kind of brush it back a little bit.
But we're not going to do that. You're going to learn it this way.
I'm just saying. Am I in the way?
Slightly.
Sorry. Hope you guys are enjoying the tutorial so far. We're trying to be thorough.
So, this is if someone else is doing the ponytail. Much easier if you just do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is what's going to happen. You flip your head over. So, hair's out. Very easy.
This is you with your head forward, over, between your legs preferably. You're brushing your own hair. You're putting it up. Envision Andrea's hands as Marla's hands right now. And all this happens much quicker,
If your hair is brushed out.
much more efficiently if
You're
you've
really
used
not.
your detangler the night before.
You're really...
I'm sorry, it's
being
really
wrong.
difficult
I
process to
know.
hold this up like this.
It's like tap out. Please hold it.
Sorry, you're like, keep lifting it. That's fine. They get the idea it's supposed to be smooth.
Like, can we flip her back up? Because
Yeah.
now it looks ugly.
Oh, it's fine.
It really doesn't. Really quickly, going back through.
Smooth out the bottom.
It will be much easier when your head is in your own hands.
And attached to your neck, so it's not moving everywhere.
Exactly. So someone else is not having to move it up. Do we see how high this is? Turn
Nice and high.
sideways.
Nice and high. Nice high pony.
It's not back here. It's not down here. It is not a unicorn, Erica Galan. We are not putting it on our forehead.
Right behind the forehead.
Exactly. Because if you put it on the forehead,
Your bun
it
is
will
on
be in
your
your
forehead.
eyeballs.
You will be a bun face.
So I can't wrap it around.
Andrea, does she look like she needs 2 rubber bands?
Probably, especially if you don't have a good rubber band. Now, before you do your bun, you're gonna spray. And we're spraying, and we're spraying. Comb.
Take the comb.
Lightly. Don't brush into it. Graze it. Like this.
Like if you were lightly
Not this.
scratching your skin with the comb.
We're grazing it. This is going to get all the frizzies. Of course, Marla is a mannequin head and has horse hair.
So she always has frizzies.
Right.
Be grateful you don't have horse hair.
Okay. Now, we have our pony. Spray. Spray, 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 spray.
This is vital for the lovely bun.
We're here.
Make sure you tighten it as much as you need to before
Yes.
you put the bun in, or your hair is going to be loose.
Now, I'm going to show you what happens when you have the comb and you tease. You get these little things.
So what
That's-
are you doing, Andrea? How exactly do you do that?
We're not doing this.
Oh, we're
That's
not doing
with the
that.
comb.
Don't
You
do
don't
that.
want it to look like this because when you do it in a bun, it's going to look ugly. So pretend we didn't just do that. Now, if we take our bristle brush, it gives it a better tease, makes the hair more full, producing a larger bun.
Wow, that's nice.
Do we see the difference? Turn it sideways.
Wow. That's a difference.
Tease behind.
You
and
can
in
buy this
front.
mannequin head for $12.99 for the next 12 minutes.
Do we see what's happening?
It looks great is what's happening.
Exactly. Now, you're going to make sure any straight pieces you see, go ahead and tease it. If you see a soft piece in the front like this, tease it. You don't want any soft pieces.
It's okay for it to look messy right now.
The frizzier, the better. So, now what's going to happen? You're going to spread out the tease like this.
How do you use your fingers, Andrea? These are hair fingers.
Do we
but
see
Andrea
how
likes.
spread out this is? Now, this is what I like to call the cotton candy swipe. If you have seen someone make cotton candy and swipe it out, it's a very
They take it out of the tub.
swift motion. So we're not grabbing, we're grazing. We're
The
grazing,
cotton candy out
we're
of the
grazing
tub.
the cotton candy. We're flipping it around.
Taking it around the
Do
front.
we see this?
Here, let's take that down there. That's
see
what it's
that?
starting to look like.
That's what it's starting to look like. Before you get all the way around, take your first pin.
How do you,
Preferably matching your hair color, but I have black hair.
and
so
the
I'm
bobby
using-
pins you use are these. Nice
not
and
hair
secure.
pins. This will be more secure. You go from the bottom and in. If you're doing it correctly, you should feel the pin go through the rubber band. That will be secure. But if you have a lot of hair like Jamie,
You need
that's
17,000
not
pins.
going to happen, because then you're just going to have like a ball on your head instead of a nice bun. So that's why it's vital to have the tight bobbies.
Tight bobbies.
We're in the front. We pin. We wrap around, still doing the cotton candy swipe. It's off center.
That's okay.
We'll fix it. Make sure that you're either doing this with a friend or in the mirror, or else you will have an off-center cotton candy bun.
Or, as I said to many of you in class today, if you feel like you would just feel more comfortable having someone that is maybe more confident doing it with you, make plans ahead of time with that person. Don't just show up to competition and not have your hair and makeup done. Follow the tutorial, get with a friend, be responsible,
Excellent.
show up like Marla.
Because Ashley, Faye, Erica, friends that know how to do this aren't going to be willing to do it because they're going to have to get ready for their own dances. So if you'd like their help,
You need to plan ahead of time.
call them tonight. Call them tonight and let
right
them
now.
know.
The number will go across the bottom of the screen. It's not going to.
No, but seriously. So now it is wrapped. We're going to secure. You're just going to go around in a
Get a
circle.
little closer.
Same. I think I'm going into her plastic. Same motion. Yes? Do we understand?
You don't need,
what's
you don't need to
happening.
put like 1,700 in. I think she's good to
No, I
dance.
only have 2 more.
Get this front piece
I am.
nice and secure.
Excellent. This is Marla's bun. After this, you spray it down.
Everywhere.
If there's any frizzies, you graze it with your hand.
You need way more bobby pins than Marla does, by the
Yes.
way.
You do the swiping motion. It's not a hard grasp. You're swiping the frizzies down, which makes it the illusion that there's a hairnet on it.
But there's actually not.
But there's not.
Do not put a hairnet in your hair.
You don't need a hairnet. A hairnet is not one of the things that you need.
Hairnet is not a
No
hair
hairnet.
supply. Moving on.
So we spray it down.
Now see, if you're like this, like Marla in the back,
Not good.
Not
that means you
appropriate.
didn't spray enough.
that means you need what?
Spray.
More spray.
So we're spraying.
And if you have some short hairs in the back, you might need some
Use
extra
some
bobbies
pins.
and pin it up.
Match your hair color.
Yeah, they have lots of great bobbies now.
So
We hope that helped.
this is Marla.
Marla.
And this is me. And that's Rachel.
And this is Miss Andrew and Rachel. Out. See you later. Bye.
We'll be back for makeup.